it says, also he said to me, this is Ezekiel 37, verse 9, also he said to me, prophesy to the breath, prophesy, son of man, and say to the breath, breathing life. See, that's what the word of God does. And you have to learn how to speak positivity to yourself. Right? It said, prophesy. Thus says the Lord God, come from the four winds, O breath, and breathe on these slain, those that were dead, and they may live. So I prophesied as he commanded me, and breath came upon them, and they lived, and stood upon their feet. The question is, can your life be reborn? Can you get back in track? Can things get better? Amen. Can things turn around? What are your goals? What are your examples? What are your dreams? Right? We all have dreams. There's some pieces of the word I want to turn to the first chapter of the book of Genesis. Genesis chapter 1, verse 1. Right? It said, prophesy to these dead things. These dead dreams, these dead goals, prophesy. Speak a word of life in them. And that's what doing this Lent, you got to learn how to do, is to speak encouragement to yourself. Look what it says in the first verse of the book of Genesis, the first chapter. It says, in the beginning, God. One of our problems in life is that if you have an understanding of God, if you're on the right track, right? If you believe that there's a God, a creator, right? That influences the world, that influences my life, your life, and I have a relationship with him. I said to somebody this morning, I feel that you're getting off track. And it's in my spirit to help you get on track, back on track. This says, in the beginning, God. What that says to me, and I talk about this all the time, and you see it all around. The people that when they're in need and they're facing hard times and trouble is all around them, they are very connected to God. Then as soon as things get better, they switch lanes. In the midst of their pain and their suffering, hurts, you know people in your class, people who you work with, amen, where unfortunate things have happened to them. They got raped, they got beat up, they got pregnant by somebody, and now, oh boy, ain't saying nothing to them. Their heart is broken. You may know people who committed suicide. I don't care how old, how young you are. This word is relevant. This becomes a prevention for you. And that's why I'm saying to our parents, and even saying to one another, right? That we have to, your brother, your sister, the person you sit next to, you got to touch them to make sure that they're getting this word. Because what will happen to them is that, and it will break your heart, when they get off track, things happen. We had a health ministry at the church a year ago, and what was that health ministry for? For our to encourage one another, for people to set goals, right? And it was working. It was an encouraging word. And all of a sudden we just dropped the ball. And we never know how the fact that you have a prayer partner, that you have someone that understands what your goal is, that they know that you got asthma and you shouldn't be smoking. That they know that you have the diabetes and you set a goal that you should not be eating all the sweets. And so you have a prayer partner, someone to tap you on the shoulder. In the beginning, God. In the beginning, we had things in order. In the beginning, things were in a line. In the beginning, God, but somehow we get off track. I want you to turn to Ephesians, the 4th chapter. Verse 22. And each of these scriptures, put a check mark on the top of the page and put a star by the scripture. So you can just go back when you want to study the word, just study all your check marks. Because you have checked scriptures that you found to be very, very important. Amen. Ephesians, the 4th chapter, verses 22 through 24. Ephesians, the 4th chapter, look at verse 22. And it says that you put off. Somebody say put off. Verse 22, Ephesians. It's faster to turn to the table of contents to get there. Get a book, Bible that has tabs. Ephesians, the 4th chapter, verse 22. That you put off concerning your former conduct. Right? Those things about your life that you know you need to stop doing. What does it say here? Put it off. Whatever it is, if it's staying up too late, if it's eating the bad food, if it's hanging with people that don't mean you no good. Amen. Getting caught up in talking about people. Gossiping. Laziness. It says what? Put off concerning your former conduct. The old man. See, that old man means that once I've accepted Christ, amen, I have said publicly and I've made a decision in my heart that I want to become new. There's some things about me that's new. A relationship in Christ is about transformation, right? It's about improving myself. So I have the old person that had their old ways, but now I'm striving toward goodness and righteousness. And so there's a new man. But what it says, put off the former conduct of the old man. The old man which grows corrupt according to deceitful lust. You know what that means is that old person gets worse and worse and worse. Right? I don't care how young or how old you are. We're here to preach to all of us. Things can get bad. Right? I'm doing one thing. I'm going to school. I'm studying. I'm taking care of my kids. And I start hanging out. And now, all of a sudden, I'm doing this. And now I'm doing that. And it gets worse and worse. It says it grows it grows corrupt through deceitful lust. And it's important that all of us understand what are deceitful lusts. That's doing what we want to do, when we want to do it, regardless of the consequences. What is it? It's doing what we want to do, when we want to do it, regardless of the consequences. And then when the consequences smack us in the face, amen, now all of a sudden we got an attitude. Now all of a sudden we're crying. Now all of a sudden we're repenting. When someone's trying to tell you, they're trying to guide you, you can be young or old, right? You can be successful. You can achieve what God wants you to achieve. And that's why we have to stop being friends. I'm telling you, look, when God has placed it in my heart, you can be mad at me if you want to be mad at me, but I'm on your butt because there's something that I see and there's something that I know. And most often I ain't wrong. And we got to stop playing with one another. Because we know that it gets worse day by day. But turn to somebody and say, it's time for a turnaround. It's time for a turnaround. Time for a turnaround. And somebody say, man, that's what reset and refocus is about. It's about time for a turnaround. Amen. And look at verse 23. It says, and be renewed in the spirit of your mind. And be renewed through the spirit of your mind. That's why it's important for us to be teaching. I made a decision, I'm telling our youth ministry, that on Sunday when we have teen Bible study, I'm teaching the teen Bible study. I made up my mind. Some stuff I can't give to other people. This stuff right now, I'm going down in the basement and I'm coming back up here and preaching to the saints. I'm going down to the basement with our teens and our preteens and I'm walking through this stuff with them. Because it got to be planted. And it ain't about no joking, no plan, no nothing. Ain't got to be no whole hour. Ain't even got to be 40. It can be 15 minutes every other Sunday. But I'm planting a seed. What does it say? And be renewed through the spirit of your mind. And we got to put this word in their mind so that there's something in the time of trouble, in the midst of my temptation, in the midst of my about to go right and about to go left, the spirit of the word. And see, and I can't trust that you know what the spirit of the word is. I know what the spirit of the word is. And the spirit of the word is a person. It's a Holy Spirit. And the spirit of the word will capture your mind. If I got my mind stayed on Jesus. Now, now. Once I've crossed that line, I've been there too. Once I've crossed that line, it's too late. I'm going to do what I want to do. You see, let me tell you what sin is. Sin is like diarrhea. Somebody say amen. Now, once sin has taken hold of you, I don't care how much self-control you